I'm really not a good person. Now, I know a lot of my friends are looking at the screen right now in a lot of disbelief. They're like, hey, hold on, bro. It ain't even 10 seconds yet. You already admitting that you an evil ass dude? God damn, finally, it's about damn time. No, I'm not admitting that because I'm not an evil ass dude. I'm a chill guy, in fact, you know? I just have intrusive thoughts and I'm truthful. So truthful, man. I'm a very honest person, and a lot of people don't like the truth because it hurts. So whenever I share my opinion on stuff, people get mad and be like, nah, nigga, you hating on me, which I am, but at the same time, no, I'm just giving you constructive criticism. And as for the intrusive thoughts part, take this for example. Let's say there's a kid chilling on a 2-story building. That dumbass decides to throw themselves right off a balcony onto the ground, bro. Straight concrete, splat. I'm gonna laugh at that. I'm gonna laugh at that hysterically, man, for like a good minute or so. Tears running down my face, knee slapping, all of that. It's just gonna be so funny to me. Then I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna realize, wait, this is wrong because this kid actually might be croaked. I gotta go check on this little dude. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's super wrong for me to just say that casually or even suggest the fact that I would laugh at that, but I don't know what you want from me. I'm just programmed that way, all right? Gotta deal with it, cope with it. You know what I'm saying? But this is not about kids throwing themselves off of a balcony. This is about how my so-called animosity, my so-called hating ass self would just throw my so-called hate at almost anybody. Nobody safe, bro. I mean, not even my own homeboys. Because what happened is that I started hating on my homeboy. Not specifically hating him, but more like hating on the fact that he was with a girl that I wanted at the time. So what did I do? I stole this nigga bitch. You what? Sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and run my shit. Alright, so this story takes place back when I was in my senior year, and for some reason my self-development was at an all-time high. I don't even know why. It's almost like the universe was trying to throw your boy a sick lob. But I ain't complaining. If that's what the universe wants to do, then let it do what it do, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I had a roster. I'm talking like 10 girls dancing in the palm of my hands. That shit was so fire, bro. But why stop at 10 when I can have 20? I wanted more. Now, I know that sounds a little bit greedy as fuck, but I was a young nigga who had the power of Duke Dennis. Don't get mad at me. You would have done the same thing. Unless you a lame ass nigga, but no shade. Now, me being the greedy young buck that I am, I had my sights on a whole lot of girls, man. I could never keep my eyes to just one girl at a time, let alone myself. So this is when I started to take notice of this one girl in particular. She a little light-skinned thing. And you know, my mama raised a light-skinned living boy. She used to go to my school. Up until a certain point, she started doing homeschools, so I never really got to see her that much after that. She still had friends in school, so she would pop by sometimes, which is how I eventually got to meet her. I saw her one day talking with some of her friends, and I'm telling my friends, hey, she looking a little too fine to be standing 40 feet away from a nigga. I might need to do something about that. You talking about Yvette? Yeah, it's a shame though, cause she already got a man. She got a man? Yeah, she been dating Benson for a while now. We gonna call it Benson cause he got like a round head and shit. Him and I weren't exactly friends like that, but we were cool with each other. So kinda like school buds, if anything. You know what I mean? But fuck all that. He got Swiss minds and I'ma get it. So Benson and Yvette are talking and I don't like what I'm seeing. So I make a quick approach to the target and I insert myself into their conversation like how a coin's inserted into a vending machine to get a fresh, cold can of I'm about to take your bitch. And I start talking to bro for a bit. Meanwhile, Shawty feeling like a side character. Hush, nigger boy. The damsel is yearning for a conversation. I turn to the girl and I introduce myself to her. I ask how she doing. She says she cool. She tell me her name Yvette. Yvette? Yeah, I like that. You do? Yeah, I do. Especially when I say it. It just rolls off the tongue nicely. You know what I mean? Yo, bro, chill out with all that. You doing too much now. My fault, twin. Don't mind him. He just mad he can't say your name with elegance like I do. And how do you say my name? She like this. I think Yvette is playing too much. Cause when I say Yvette's name, she starts smiling. So that makes me think that Yvette wanna fuck with a real nigga like me instead of hanging with a lame bum ass nigga like Vincent. Bro, quit that fuck shit that you want and back the fuck off. Damn nigga, why you so worked up? She your girl or something? Yes, nigga. Nah, we just friends. You just a little too defensive when it comes to me. Oh man, I feel like that one Usher clip when he was feeding some nigga's girl a cherry and bro was just watching it all just happen in front of his face. That's some humiliating stuff right there. could never be me. But anyways, denying your own mans in front of another dude is just some wicked work, shawty. But I sure as hell ain't complaining. Do what you want. I don't blame you if you want to come rock with a real nigga like myself. But Benson's gonna lose his mind, so I oughta stop. For now. From that point on, the conversation was taking a calm turn to some casual topic. I don't remember what it was, but I do remember how this dude Benson was trying to keep a cool attitude the whole time. It was kind of funny until he got fed up and isolated Yvette. At that point, I'm like, damn, I didn't get her number, but it's cool though. I made progress. She ought to be excited the next time we see each other. Oh God. So I go back to my friends and I let them know what just happened. Now my friends were basically just telling me don't put yourself into places where you don't belong. And that's some real shit, bro. Like, that's some real good advice, man. Y'all need y'all to take a mental note of that. Don't go putting yourself into places where you don't belong. But in my case, they got that shit twisted. Sure, I don't belong in that relationship of theirs, but I definitely belong in a relationship with Yvette. And I'm doing what any sensible man would do in that similar situation. I'm working towards my goal. I'm getting that girl by any means necessary, twin. A couple months went by and I ain't seen Yvette in a while. I kind of forgot about her over time. That's until I got word that she pulled up to school on the last day of our mid-semester exams. Now, you already know I was on go. It's on sight when I see her. It's gonna sound a little crazy because it's gonna seem like I'm chasing a bit. I looked through the entire school for this girl and I still didn't find her. What kind of BS this nigga trying to put me on? How am I gonna get information from reliable sources but they ain't reliable? Nigga, that's stupid. Come on now, bro. Let's lock in. So since my sources were so sure that shawty was indeed at that very school on that very same day, I had to ask her friends if they seen her. But then one of them was all up in my face on some, why the fuck are you looking for her? Damn, I just want to talk with her. Nah, you don't get to talk with her. Nigga, what? What you mean I don't get to talk with her, nigga? You ain't her mom. Zeke, if I say you don't get to talk with her, I mean that shit. I'm not trying to be nobody mom. I'm just trying to keep a relationship safe. What relationship? Bro, I know you. You just want to sweet talk your way into Yvette's pants. I'm not letting that happen. You ain't answering my question. Like, what relationship you talking about, nigga? Yvette and Benson's, you dumbass nigga. Hey, chill out with that dumbass shit. And what? Man, I ain't trying to do nothing there. What you talking about? Benson my dog for real. I would never do anything like that. Sure, keep telling yourself that. Go bother someone else's girl and leave Yvette and Benson alone. I wasn't even gonna do anything, but I'ma leave. Not cause you said so, it's cause you useless as shit, nigga. Whatever, Zeke. And leave those two alone. After that enlightening conversation, I eventually found somebody who knows how to be resourceful, which I think a lot of the bums at school should start taking notes on. So I got two pieces of important information. One being their location and the second being those two are dating. I felt betrayed. Like, how could she do this to me? I thought we had a connection, girl. Was all that flirting for nothing? Did it mean anything to you? Yo, my schizophrenia hitting right now. I'ma just go and ask her. And that I did, because she came willingly walking right into my arms. Okay, no, not really, but I was hanging with my friends and her friends were like a couple feet from my group and she went to go and see him. I know I said it was on sight, but a good hunter knows to wait for the perfect opportunity to strike his prey. Taking the immediate shot was not gonna work, so I waited for her friends to leave one by one, and it took a while, like a really long while, but it was worth it because when the numbers were at a low 3, including her, I swooped right on into their circle and chopped it up for another long while. Girls for sure love to talk. Okay, so boom, we talking, and one by one her friends start leaving, and it gets to a point where there's like 1 or 2 of her friends that are left behind. Not because their parents don't fuck with them like that, but because their house is like relatively close by. So Yvette's all like, yo, let me walk y'all back home, you feel me? Because I ain't seen y'all in a while, so I'm gonna make the most of this little visit that I got going on. They're like, yeah, pull up. Then in my head, I'm like, damn, shawty stay trying to avoid a nigga. What's up with that? So I was gonna ask them if I could tag along with him, but then I was like, nah, let me not do that. Let me not invade their little thing going on, because, you know, it could be an all-girls thing, and I'm gonna respect their privacy. You know, respect women, my niggas. Respect them. Not so much to the point where you glaze them, but, you know, respect them a little bit here and there. They deserve that much, at least. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all around. And she's like, hold on, bro. What you mean you gonna catch us around? Pull up. You coming with us? I'm like, oh, word? Shit, say less. I didn't even know I was gonna tag along. And then she's like, yeah, you cool. And then, yeah, you cool. Anyways, so I'm like, you telling me that? Shit, I know I'm cool. But it's good good that you recognize that. So we leaving the school, and as we're doing that, Benson notices his girl is walking out with her friends and another nigga. And he's like, hold on, who is that nigga? He realizes it's me. I was like, oh, it's Zeke. Nah, Zeke ain't got no game, and he's my dog. He would never do that. Which I wouldn't, you feel? But I'm low-key taking your bitch, my nigga. And that's when he remembered. A couple months ago, I was spitting, and his girl was feeling every bit of that. So he remembers this. He's like, hey, nah, I gotta do something about this. But he's too busy with his friends doing something. I'm not sure what it was. But, you know, fuck all that, nigga. I'm on a mission. I'm getting my work done. So we walking. And it gets to a point where, like, you know, it's a casual conversation with me, Yvette, and her friends. And I'm obviously throwing some flirtatious energy out there. And she's matching it. So her friends is peeping this. So, you know, they kind of separate a little bit sometimes, you know, it's like we clash conversations and we separate. And we clash conversations, we separate, you know, it's like that. It's a consistent mix of doing that. And it gets to a point where Yvette's like, yo, give me your hand. I'm like, what you want my hand for? She's like, nah, nigga, just give me your hand. She takes my hand, she holds it, you know, she intertwines our fingers together and she holds my hand. And we're holding hands at this point. I'm like, whoa, shawty, what's going on? What you trying to get into? And she's like, nah, And she straight up ignores me after that. Like, from that point on, she starts ignoring me. She starts talking with her friends. But I'm low-key just happy to be there, bro. I'm hand in hand with this fine shit. We're just walking. We enjoying the time, bro. I'm just happy to be there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then give or take a couple minutes go by, and we start talking about her fit. Now, she wearing a fishnet shirt, bro. Like a see-through fishnet shirt. So you could low-key just see skin and a bra underneath that shit, bro. Like, now you understand why I couldn't just let her leave, bro. I'm seeing this and I'm like, she needs to be mine. So she's telling us about some, on her way to school, a lot of niggas was trying to holler at her, trying to get with her, get her number and shit. They were trying to shoot their shot and everything. I'm like, well, duh, you dumbass. You wearing that crazy ass fit. Niggas is gonna see that on some fine shit and they're gonna be like, yo, let me shoot my shot. And she's like, you think I'm fine? I'm like, did I say that? She's like, yeah, you said that. I'm like, shit, I guess I did. Yeah, I think you're fine. And she's like, all right, cool. Then I'm like, wait, hold on though. You knew that you would get approached by a lot of niggas. So what made you wear this fit in the first place? And this is like, what do you think of this fit? Like, well, I think it looks fine. Like, you know, I feel like it's a bit too revealing, but I'm a nigga at the end of the day, so I'm not complaining. So I fuck with it. I like what I see. And it's just like, there's your answer. I'm like, whoa. You know, it took me a while to clock that in, but I'm like, what? Yo, she want me. You telling me you want this fit just for me? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, nah, nigga, you lying like shit. You wearing this for Benson. And she's like, what? Why would I wear it for Benson? I'm like, that's your man's, ain't it? And she's like, no, that's not my nigga. I'm like, no, that's your nigga. Word on the street is that nigga and you is, you know, dating and everything. And she's like, nah, that's a lie. But what you mean it's a lie? And then she started telling us how this nigga Benson basically forced himself into her. Whoa, onto her. Basically, he asked her out. She's like, all right, nigga, give me some time to think about it. Now, since she's a very sweet, kind girl, he obviously misinterpreted her kindness as, you know, affection. So he obviously thought, oh, you know, this my girl now, this my babe. You feel me? He went and started telling everybody, and he kind of manifested the relationship into existing. So she couldn't really exactly fight it. And then he made the first move too, in terms of kissing her. That just became a thing. So that's what made it complicated for them. It's a little bit of a complicated situation with the two of them. And she don't hate the nigga, right? But she's on some more, he's a friend type of thing with him. You feel me? He basically thinks of him as a friend. But he basically manifested them into a relationship that wasn't supposed to happen. And she's just there. And he's fully enjoying it. So that's how it is. What makes it worse is that this nigga, he tried to force himself onto her in a sexual manner. I'm not talking about a little kiss. I'm actually talking about some straight NSFW shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wanted to crack. So he basically almost forced himself onto her and she wasn't having any of that. So right now it's a little bit awkward between them, but he, you know, he's completely oblivious to that. So that's why she don't really fuck with him like that. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And even her friends thought that was crazy. And she's like, yeah, but it is what it is. I'm like, why don't you just call it quits? And she's like, I can't bring myself to just shut down the relationship like that. I'm like, wow. I could make it easier for you. What you mean? I can give you a backdoor pass. You feel me? Come fuck with a real nigga. You know? You don't even have to say it's over. You'll just let him know. And she start laughing and she's like, nah, nigga, I can't do that. I'm like, all right, you know, whatever. we just started talking about how crazy that situation is, and then the topic dissolved and it died out. 5 minutes went by after the conversation died out. This nigga is panting. He's breathing heavily. He's sweating puddles. He's sweating bullets. This nigga ran to catch up to us, bro, just so he could be like, yo, Zeke, I appreciate it, twin, but I got it from here, bro. What you mean? He's like, no, I appreciate you walking the girls this far, you know, keeping them safe and everything. I'm like, that's crazy, my nigga. Assuming that I have to take care of girls can take care of themselves. But wow, you really ran here, my nigga. I gotta put respect on your name for that, bro. Damn, you good, straight? You good, cuz? Like, no, I'm good. I got it from here, though. I got it from here. You can do it. My word? She's like, yeah. All right, cool. I take my leave. And by this point in time, I already got Yvette's number, which I've been wanting for months. And as I'm leaving, she's like, hold on, Zeke, give me your file. Cause she interested in my drawings and everything. Cause I was a little doodler, you know what I'm saying? I was drawing a lot back then. She was interested in my shit. And she's like, give me your file. I'm like, what you mean? Why do you want my file? And she's like, no, I want to keep it, you know, see your drawings and everything, but it's my file. And I ain't seen you in months. So when am I gonna see you again? She's like, nah, just trust me. Even if you don't trust me, you're gonna give me your file, and then that's a surefire way of knowing that you will see me again. I'm like, okay, that's valid, that's fair. So I gave her my file and I dipped, you know. At home, I started texting her and everything, and I think a month went by and me and her hopped on a phone call. Now during this 1 month period, by the way, I eventually got the time to speak with this nigga Benson, and he telling me yo, I'm just trying to fuck. Huh? Wait, nigga, well, you don't start a conversation like that, bro. What the fuck you talking about? I'm straight, nigga. I like girls, my nigga. It's like, no, not you, bro. I'm talking about Yvette. I'm like, oh, you just want to crack? He's like, yeah. So I'd appreciate it if you kind of like, you know, backed off a bit. You feel me? Because you kind of cramping my style. I'm like, oh no, word. I got you. But you just only want to crack. You don't see her in a romantic light like that. She's like, nah, nigga. I'm just purely there just for the yams. Okay, I'm like, all right, cool. I got you. I'll back off. At this point in time, I'm like, I was on something with the Captain Save a Hoe, bro. Nigga, she don't deserve to be treated like that by you, nigga. Treat her right, nigga. But I'm not fully condoning the Captain Save a Hoe behavior, y'all. I'm just saying that's what I did. And it only worked in my favor because Shawty liked me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Never pull a Captain Save a Hoe. It just never works. So what I did was I let her know what this nigga said. And she's like, hurt, bro. I'm telling her, yo, listen, this nigga said he only wants to fuck you. What? Yeah, he just wants to straight fuck. You want to spread your cheeks and all of that. It's some crazy work. That's what he told me, word for word. And she said I was lying. I'm like, no, I'm being dead ass. Why would I lie to you? She's like, nah, it's just, she couldn't even come up with the reason. She just really hurt. And I'm like, I'm so serious. And I felt like it was right to let you know, because that's not right. You a cool girl. You don't deserve to just be used for your body like that. She started crying on the call too, and I'm comforting her. And that phone call basically just ended with her saying, nah, I'm gonna talk to him about it and everything. A week went by. She started calling me her mans. Hey, I was in my bag, my nigga. I backdoored this nigga. That's what I did. I pulled a snitch nigga move, and I apologize. I really do. I know a lot of niggas is disapproving of my methods, but game is game, my nigga. Game is game. Like, I do not condone the Captain Save a Hoe tactic. Please never do that, bro. Don't do what I did, bro. I was a real asshole back in my senior year. I was a real douche. He low-key kind of got mad at me, but he was like, all right, fuck it, whatever, because he realized he wasn't gonna get to crack anytime soon, because she was really not trying to have it with him. But there's more to her, you know. There's like, I got one more story regarding her, but that's for another time. But that's the story of how I took this nigga bitch. If y'all enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and